So I've been working on the mechanical design of the robot. We've used aluminium extrusion throughout to provide a strong and stable base where we can adjust all of the positioning. We've used 3D printed joints for the arms with some PVC pipe to make sure it's nice and lightweight.
I was working on designing and implementing the rotating base to counteract the rotation of the Magni and to provide rotation that we might need in the dance.
So I've been working on the foot projection side of things. I've essentially got two torches that point out where your next step should be, mounted on servos. And there's a bit of triggering transformation that goes on behind the scenes to try and make sure that stays in the right place while the robot's moving.
So I've been working on the foot detection part of the robot. So when the user's dancing, working out where their feet are to provide feedback and then a score at the end of the dance. So that involves a camera mounted on the robot and some computer vision to work out where the feet are within the camera frame, and then some interesting maths to project that camera frame coordinates onto the actual real-world floor coordinates for comparison to the actual steps. So the main interesting toolbox is Google's MediaPipe Objectron, which has a really handy built-in feature for sneaker detection, which just worked really well straight out of the box in detecting pictures in a frame.
So I've been working on the robot movement and the ROS integration side of things. So with the movement, it's making the robot go to where the routine wants the robot to go to in a manner that's smooth, so it's easier for the dancer to dance with and also puts less stress on the mechanics. And also making sure all the components that require communication through ROS have their own sort of topics and then are able to communicate with each other.
So I've been working on the main web page, and it involves HTML, CSS, JavaScript and React. And it connects to the robot via a WebSocket server running on the masternode. And there are various pages in the app such as create a routine, steps training mode, info page and history page for your score.
So my role was to map the real-life waltz movements to the robot. So I would look at videos of dancers to see how different steps, such as the box step, turns, and changes in directions would work in a robot setting. I hard-coded 3 different routines corresponding to different levels of dancing. These were programmed in world coordinates. This included taking into account the mannequin rotation, which might not correspond to the robot rotation.
Let's just squeeze past this people.